Think about your last levelling experience when you were trying to level the motorhome or camper van. We can guarantee that SavvyLevel will make it 100% easier. At the moment there's only a spirit level, and that's difficult. And let's face it, phone apps aren't made as levelers. They're phones. They simply don't work. They're a problem. And how irritating is it when the phone app or the spirit leveler said it's level, but the sink cover doesn't close, and look at the orange rolling down the bench, even the fridge doesn't work. They call SavvyLevel quick, precise, no fuss, because we guarantee we'll make your levelling experience 100% easier. Here is an example of SavvyLevel mounted upside down inside. You can even install it in a cupboard. Let's hear what John has to say about his experience with SavvyLevel.
Hi, I'm John, and we've had our SavvyLevel for over 12 months now, and we couldn't be happier. It makes it so much easier when we're going in the park. Had it ours fitted inside properly, so it's all up in the inside cupboard, but you could put it anywhere.
Okay, let's see how it actually works for the motorhome.
Although this SavvyLevel RV app's image is similar to the caravan image, we have another screen which allows you to level your motorhome in one single step. Use the top-down screen. We'll notice that next to each wheel is a little indicator. The SavvyLevel RV app and hardware works out which wheel needs to be lifted and by how much. The symbols placed by each wheel are represented by block height and height in millimetres. You can have that in inches if you choose. Right now it's telling us we need 2 block height under the front left wheel, 3 block height under the right front wheel, and 1 block height under the rear wheel. The millimetres tell us the corresponding corrections. Once you arrive at your intended parking spot, you open the app inside the motorhome and in the driver's seat. You take a note of what the corrections are requiring. We can configure customized blocks if we're using our own, or we can use step ramps or conventional ramps because we have the actual millimetre height as well. In this case, we will assume that we're just using standard levelling blocks and the block heights correspond to those levelling blocks. These models that I have just here represent those block heights. For example, that is a 3 block height, that is a 1 block height, and that is a 2 block height. Now that we've arrived at the site, it tells us to set up a 3 block height under that wheel there. So I'm going to put the blocks next to the wheels in line with the centre of the wheel. It says place a 1 block height just here in the rear right hand wheel. So I'm doing that, again aligning it with the centre of the wheel, and it says to place the 2 block height on the wheel on the other side in the same fashion. Now re-enter your vehicle and reverse just clear of the blocks. And we'll do that now in this model. Once clear of the blocks, exit the vehicle again and slide the blocks in front of the wheels, as I'm showing in this example. Now drive back up the blocks and the height is now corrected. Notice that that says that there is no issue. Notice that all of the little images next to each wheel have now disappeared, meaning that the app says that you are level. Also notice that I put the spirit level on the pitch and we see that as being also perfectly level. And if I move it to the roll, we can see that that's also perfectly level. Now that we are confirmed that we are level and we change the screen back to the original screen, we can see that the pitch and roll angles are also indicating level. The SavvyLevel motorhome levelling system, like the caravan levelling system, allows you to choose your own level. Level your motorhome initially to your desired level, doesn't matter where you position the piece of hardware, and then tell the app to remember this as your level. Both the SavvyLevel RV and the SavvyLevel app make levelling a breeze. It allows you to level your caravan if you're using the Caravan app in under a minute, and it allows you to level your motorhome in one single step. It is also a huge safety feature as it prevents people from having to stand between moving vehicles and risk being knocked over. With the SavvyLevel app, you can just find out immediately what your position is, leveling position is. I'm just going to show you what block leveling is. It's a commercial way of setting up block heights. These are blocks roughly 25 millimeters in height. If I want one block height, I just place 2 blocks down and I place this little cap on top. Now it's formed a 1 block height ramp. If I want 2 block height, I will place 3 blocks down and 2 top, put the cap on. Now we have 2 block height. If we want 3 block height, we just set up the 3 of them. This is the method that we were using in the video, but again we must remember that we can use step ramps or conventional ramps using exactly the same technique.
Let's hear from some previous customers who've already used SavvyLevel on their motorhomes.
I'm here today at the show. I've upgraded my van and I've come to get a new SavvyLevel and upgrade for my new van.
I installed it and I'm not very good at installing things. It was a breeze to install and to get set up properly. And now when we pull up at a caravan site, change the whole complexity of it. I just pull up, put the chock, it's on my phone, I can do everything from inside the car, and my wife can just stand around looking at all the other sites, which what she enjoys doing. It's probably one of the best things we've ever put in.
Yeah, I figured there had to be something better than a spirit level and getting in and out of the car endlessly. So I did some homework, hit Mr. Google, and found SavvyLevel, an Australian-made product, and I thought that sounds like a good idea to me. So I bought one, put it into my crossover, and it's just been fantastic.
Look, it's the best thing we've ever bought. Saves a lot of arguments. Makes levelling up the van so easy. Just pull up, switch over to the SavvyLevel app, and I can level the van within probably 30 seconds. So
30 seconds? We say a minute, but 30 seconds?
Yeah, about 30 seconds.
Hi Sandra, you bought a SavvyLevel and it saved the arguments.
It absolutely has. It saved so many divorces because I can just stand back and he can do it all himself.
Oh, isn't that fantastic?
Wonderful.
And what do you do while he's doing that?
Just whatever
relax.
I want.
Hi Scott, you bought a SavvyLevel off us. What do you think?
Oh, I love it. We did Tassie for 11 stops through Tassie and it was the best thing we ever bought. So easy to set up the campsite, work out where the level is, and yeah, just get to relaxing, I suppose.
It's been so handy. Greatest device I've put on the caravan, especially when you're free camping. You can just drive around the paddock and as soon as you see the van's level, stop.
One of these online, the best thing we have ever bought.
Perhaps it's time you tried out SavvyLevel for yourself. SavvyLevel.com. Happy levelling!